Sometimes we focus almost exclusively on one branch of a family. This film is a reminder that we have Danish roots and that we each are a part of the Isaacson story.
I am Peter Isaacson. I was born May 30th, 1828, at Sønderho, Thisted County, Denmark. I was 12 years old when my father died. I worked for 8 years as an apprentice to master the skills of carpentry and worked in that trade until I left my native land.
I am Martha Christina Clemensen. I was born May 7th, 1822, in Jegine, Thisted County, Denmark. I changed my name to Martha when I came to America. My father was a fisherman. We lived on a small island along the coast and we were very poor. My father died when I was only 9 years old, leaving my mother with 6 small children to feed. My mother was unable to provide for all her children, so she had to let the older ones go out to work. Papers were signed for a 7-year contract, and I went to work for a wealthy landowner on another island. I would never live at home again until after I was grown. I believed the missionaries' message and was ready to join the church. My mother was also baptized, as were a brother and a sister. I returned home and the family got ready to sail to America.
When I met the LDS missionaries, I accepted their message, even though the missionaries spoke no Danish and I spoke no English. Our common language was that of the Spirit. I served for a few months as a missionary to my fellow countrymen. My desire to come to America was great. I had saved $800 for passage. I visited my mother to tell her of my plans. My stepfather became angry at the news and ordered me from my ancestral home because I had joined the church. Firm in my belief, I turned to walk the long journey back to my apartment. As I was walking along, very cold and discouraged, I looked up and there was a man dressed in brown clothing walking along beside me. After some silence, the stranger called me by name, saying, "Peter, I want to tell you that you're doing the right thing by going to America. You will never regret it. You will be greatly blessed for the things that you are doing for yourself and for your children and your children's children. Don't worry about your mother. Later, you'll have a chance to help her. Remember to always be as you have been in your life, and your blessings will be great." I talked to the man about my plans to go to America and a few other things. We walked along for a little ways, and when I looked up to speak again, the man was gone. It was a level country, and I looked in every direction, but never saw him again. I believe the man was a heavenly visitor.